Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we're going to be taking a look at two beefy Titans. Now one is of course the actual Titan, and this is from Doom Eternal. So we did take a look at the Doom NPCs. If you want to take a look at that, click on the top right corner. But this is an all new edition, but this is not from the original pack. This is a standalone all by himself, but he also has a buddy. Well, actually more of an adversary, and that is the Sentinel Atlan. Looks like an absolute unit with his gigantic energy spear, two massive cannons on his shoulders, and he just looks like a motherfreaking boss. He's also got the health of a boss because he has 9.6 million health, which is just an astronomical amount compared to the Titan's measly 900,000. This definitely won't be a fair fight, but we're going to pit them up anyway. But first, let's take a closer look at each of them individually. If anyone suggested this, you'll be down below. If you guys want to suggest a mod, do it on my Discord page down below or in the comment section, and I'll put you in the next video. Let's now take a closer look. First things first, why don't we take a look at the Titan, and yeah, he does this. So he has a falling animation, which is kind of interesting. It makes me wonder if there's ever an instance where he'll actually fall for some reason. So here he is, the Titan. Like I said, 900,000 health. Not too bad, and he's definitely pretty big. I mean, he's not Godzilla size, guys, let's be honest. But he still is quite tall for being an NPC. He does not have any health regeneration, thank God, which means we might have a chance of killing him. Or not. Let's be honest, guys. These NPCs are just far beyond our limits, but we're going to let him loose just to see what he does anyway. So he's pretty quick for being a big guy, and then he just steps on you and, bro, we're already dead. He just wants to rub it in our face that he completely wrecked us. You can see when he moves, he shakes the entire earth, and like I said, he's a pretty quick dude when he's not getting stuck on things. Definitely pick a good map for this, guys. This map does have navigation meshes, but unfortunately, there's also things he can get stuck on, and there's no way we can kill this guy, just because, well, he's too quick. I mean, let me come at him from a different approach. If I go all the way back here, he'll find a way to me in a few seconds. But again, he might get stuck, which is good for us, but he'll still manage to find his way, even if we make it convoluted. Now, some of his attacks are pretty slow, we could see, but that explosion stomp, yeah, I don't think we're gonna survive that. Seriously, I did not think this NPC would be so quick. I mean, let me just drop him down again, just to show you. Like, look how much ground he covers for such a big guy. And he's not even going the most direct path. I'm guessing the navigation mesh on this is a little jank, but he's still able to cover so much ground. So maybe I can't kill him, but perhaps an entire army of Combine soldiers can. So here we have a nice array of different soldiers. We have standard, we have hunters, we have striders, we have elite Combine units. This should be pretty interesting. Alright guys, this is interesting. The Titan is, I mean, he's taking a lot of damage, but he's got a lot of health. My worry is he's having troubles killing a few hunters. I don't really understand. I didn't think a hunter was really that difficult to take down, so I don't really know what to say about this, but it is a little bit worrisome because, I mean, they're just hunters. I think his attacks are going right over them, but I mean, he was able to kill us, so I don't really understand. Maybe he's not doing the right attack. I mean, guys, we saw him do the swing attack and it didn't really hit us before. Maybe the hunter is just the right size where he can't hit it with either of his attacks. Let's make him fight one of the striders, for instance. Alright guys, why don't we shift gears for a minute and go to the Sentinel at land. This guy, like I said, beefy dude. It's a crazy looking mech, and I'm all for it. I like big mechs. This guy I think is going to impress us much more. Let's go ahead and let him loose, and you'll notice, well, it's kind of obvious, but he's on our side. So finally, a very big and strong NPC that doesn't want to kill us. But of course we can change that. Okay, he now hates us, which means I am now absolutely scared because we have a 9.6 million health beast that suddenly wants to rip us to shreds. You can see his health is so big it doesn't even fit on the screen. However, we can use the the geometry to save us. And we can see his attacks are big, and you're going to understand something. This guy was never meant to fight small NPCs or players, because even though he's doing some pretty cool wide sweeping attacks and some ninja hia kicks, it's not really going to ever hit us. Oh god, because we're just a little too small. Dude, you okay? The navigation mesh on this map must be absolutely horrible, guys. I apologize, but even getting right up to his face, do we have like a stomp attack or something? Also, why does he bleed when I hit him? Isn't he supposed to be made out of metal? There we go. He did something and we died. Alright, what do you guys say we make him do what he was meant to do? And that is to fight big enemies. Now, you know what? Their health is very close. So this should be one of the closest matches we've seen. Or will it be? Alright guys, so I'm going to be honest, this is going nowhere. We can see Cthulhu did lose a tiny fraction of health, and even though Cthulhu is being relentless right now, Sentinel is he's just a little too strong. The thing that I noticed though is that the Sentinel was on the defensive for the most part. You could see him guard. He would also get tripped up constantly, where he would kind of just get pushed above ground a little bit and then he would constantly keep falling. Like I said, Cthulhu was just absolutely relentless and trash talking the whole time like he usually does, and unfortunately he just couldn't really get a whole lot of hits in. But let's be honest guys, these two were meant to fight. Let's go ahead and fulfill that promise by seeing which one of these two comes out on top. And what a way to end it. Just completely threw him across the map, and to make matters worse, disintegrated him to little bits of particles. So there we go. We could see Sentinel Atlan is not messing around. Like, I mean, that wasn't a weak NPC he took down. That guy had almost 1 million health, and he just completely vaporized him. Now I want to know, why didn't he do that good against Cthulhu? Was Cthulhu just too aggressive? But regardless, there's your winner, guys, and it's not even close. So I guess we should probably make things a bit more fair. But before that, let's go to a map that's a bit more flat. Alright guys, so we are now on flat grass. You can't get any flatter than flat grass, but I guess we should do this. So we can see spaces to jump, which is pretty cool. Didn't even think that he could jump. Right click is to kick. Oh yeah, straight ninja kick. Left click is your standard spin attack, which I think is a combo. Yes! There we go. So it ranges between those two attacks. V is first person mode, so you can really feel like the Sentinel himself. And then of course the final thing is to reload to block, which we did see him do quite a few times, which is a pretty smart tactic. And that definitely saved him from a lot of damage. Now the thing I'm really disappointed about, I think this NPC is awesome, don't get me wrong, but I got big cannons on my shoulders and I can't use them? Maybe this is still a work in progress, but oh. What? That wasn't in the tutorial. That was control. Okay, so if you press control, apparently he throws out an energy ball, which, you know what? That's just fine. I wanted to use the cannons. That's close enough to me. Alright, so I decided to spawn a Titan just to see what that control move really does. Smiggity smack. Did it do anything? It's hard to tell. We could jump. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Maybe if you want to like get over an obstacle. But it does kind of mess us up just a little bit when we're fighting something. Hiya! Oh! You can do some crazy looking kicks. That's all it takes. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe this guy is like god tier. Alright guys, next up we have the Titan, which unfortunately does not get nearly as much attacks. We can left click to do like an overhead. Right click does nothing. We can jump. That looks a little funny. But you can see when we land, it's not so funny because we make a massive explosion. Control. What? Did he just throw up a gang sign? I don't know what that is. Is he like pleading for mercy? I don't get what that is. Is it a counter? Let's see if we can take on Mr. Big Boy Sentinel by ourselves. I don't think he's all that. I think we can do this. Nope, we're dead. Alright guys, so there you have it. That was the Sentinel Atlan and the Titan. We can see that the Sentinel is way stronger than the Titan. Maybe if you spawned more Titans, you might make it more even. But despite that, just one-on-one, Sentinel is definitely the best one. So these are some pretty cool NPCs, guys. I definitely recommend checking it out if you want some more Titans to add to your roster of ever-growing big NPCs. I want to thank Linux for making these awesome NPCs, and if you guys want to see more mods, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, leave a like down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, farewell. Hey guys, as always, the last video I did will be on the left, and a random video will be on the right. All my socials are down below. Thanks for watching until the end, and until next time.